What's going on, world? My name is Serial Sensei. I'm a Twitch streamer, author, writer, semi-retired podcaster, and also a YouTuber, which I'm sure you know since you're on this channel right now. And I wanted to make a hopefully quick, might not be so quick, but I'll try, quick video about how it is that I find music. I talk about music a lot on my channel. Anybody who knows me knows I'm always listening to music, trying to find new stuff. I make a Twitter thread every year. I have been for the past couple years. I keep a Twitter thread of all of the albums that I listen to throughout the year to kind of just keep a log of what I've been listening to, and I always do a favorite album list at the end of the year. And people always ask me, how is it that I find the music that I listen to? So just wanted to give a quick tutorial, show some methods. It's nothing really crazy, to be honest, but I'll just let y'all into my world to see how it is that I find what I listen to. Right now we're listening to Marcus D, so shout outs to him. Got his instrumentals playing in the background. So the first tool that I use to find music, of course, is the good old Spotify. So Spotify, obviously, one of the most popular DSPs out here. We're gonna scroll past this podcast stuff because we're just focusing on the music. A quick section, not always the best section to check, but check your new releases section every Friday. That's normally nowadays when new music drops. Used to be Tuesday back in the day, but Fridays now. So actually we're listening to Marcus D's Leftover Volume 1 now. But check this every Friday. Now I will say this section, the algorithms aren't always the best. Like some of these albums are people that I'm not sure I'd have interest in listening to, if I'm being honest. But shouts to Marcus D, shouts to Hus Kingpin, shouts to Grit, but Joey Badass. But the rest of this, I don't know. Maybe I'll click on it, maybe I won't. But just check that on Fridays. But the section you really want to go to, where you want to live at, is your recommended section. So this is what we're going to do. All right, so we already got Marcus D down here. So I'm going to click on his name. And all right, boom, we're on Marcus D's section. So you can do this with any artist that you like, any artist you enjoy. Click on their name and where you want to live at. Now, of course, you can click on popular releases. Scroll back up real quick. You can see their most popular songs. But you're trying to dig. You're trying to find new artists, things you haven't listened to. This is where you want to be at. This fans also like section, because this is the rabbit hole. Now, my method requires some work. I'm like a digital crate digger. So you got to be willing to click on stuff, go down a few rabbit holes. I find it exciting because I like the feeling of just finding new music. But you know what I'm saying? Let's say I love Marcus D's music. I want to find some other people that are similar. So got L Jones. A lot of these people I am familiar with, but I'm just using this as an example. So I don't know. You scroll and of course you might not know any of these people. I normally just click something that for me just sticks out in terms of like the artwork. So let's click this Yuama Hiroto, because I like this artwork a lot. Now I am familiar with him, but let's just say you weren't. So boom, you click on this, you see this beautiful art up here, and you're like, yo, what does he got going on? So I always recommend somebody you haven't listened to, go straight to the most popular songs that are up here. You know what I'm saying? He's got songs in the millions, so you can click on one of these. I'm not going to click on it because I already got music playing in the background, but you kind of get the point. Click on it, see if you vibe into it, and then if you like what Yuama Hiroto's got going on, come down here, see what's popping with his albums. I ain't gonna lie, I did not listen to this, and this album artwork was kind of fire. Might check that out. But you know, see what the albums are, see how long their discography goes back. You know, you can see how long this new artist has been in the game, or at least in terms of Spotify. Sometimes people's whole catalogs isn't on Spotify. That's where YouTube comes in handy. Also, quick tip, make sure to check the singles and EP section, because EPs aren't always listed under the album section. So you might miss a project or two. If your favorite artist, or whoever you're looking for, put out an EP, it might not show up in this above section. So make sure you check that section also. And then sometimes they just drop songs that are just loosies. So you also want to check that section as well. And then you go down another rabbit hole. So it's like, all right, well, I like Yuama Hiroto, so now I'm gonna go, I'm gonna keep going down the rabbit hole. And then you find somebody else, and so on and so forth. Another quick method in regards to Spotify I'm going to use Robert Glasper as an example. So I've actually been listening to this album a lot lately. So Robert Glasper's Black Radio 3 album I've been enjoying a lot as of late. So let's say for example I'm listening to this album, and we'll do While We Speak with Q-Tip and Esperanza Spalding. So let's say I'm listening to this album and I'm like, yo man, I really, I've never heard of Esperanza Spalding, but I really like the vocals she had on that track, man. She killed it. Don't click on the features, man. See, a lot of these features are established artists that you just might not even know about. So click on Esperanza Spalding. Now I do know who she is. I don't listen to her a lot, but I know of her. But let's just say I've never heard of her before. So now boom, I'm on Esperanza's page. You know what I'm saying? She got some 24 million listens on this, so probably get at a listen. See the album she's put out, songwrites. I don't know how to say that word. I didn't even know this came out, so I might have to listen to this. But see what the latest piece of music that she's put out. Go get that a listen, and then boom, I'm back down the rabbit hole. So now I've liked what I've heard Esperanza. I want to hear more. So now I'll go back to Fans Also Like, and boom. Now I got all these other new people to listen to, pick from, see if I like what they got going on. And the same thing you could do, let's say you want to get into a genre, but you don't really listen to the genre, you're just trying to get into it. Just search a popular artist from the genre. Let's say you never got into hip hop, but you know who Nas is. You've heard of Nas at least once. So I'll click on Nas, and it's the same difference, man. You scroll down, you listen to Nas. If you like what he got going on, scroll down to that Fans Also Like. Who is AZ? Who is Big Pun? Who is Mobb Deep? Who is Big L? I like Nas. See if I like them. And if you're a hip hop head, you know all these people. But you kind of get the point. You just go down the rabbit hole, man. Just continue to go down the proverbial rabbit hole. The next method that I would like to show, which will tie back into Spotify, but switch on over. We're going to go to fatbeats.com. So that is www.fatbeats.com. So this is a site where you can buy vinyl, you can buy CDs. I think they got merch on here as well. As you can see, you got the new arrivals of the vinyl, Madlib, Sound Ancestors, amazing album, some Village, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on over here. So where you want to go is the upper left hand section where we got music. So I'm primarily a hip hop. I like funk, I like R&B, neo soul, but they got other genres. You got hip hop, electronic, jazz, rock, reggae. So get in where you fit in. So you can click this method I'm gonna do. You can do on any section. What I like to do, because I like looking at vinyl artwork, so I click on vinyl arrivals, and once again, since I'm trying to find somebody new, I'll just look for album artwork that for whatever reason or another just kind of jumps out to me. Now some of these artists on this page I am familiar with. I know Bloms and Gab, I know Blue, Bonobo. I want to scroll through a bunch of pages, so let's do, I don't know who this person is. Alexia Bum Tempo. Alright, so let's say I said, yo, this cover's fire. I really want to know what Alexia's got going on. Now I can, of course, click on it on Fat Beats. So let's scroll. Let's read this. They got the little blurb on the side. Since relocating to New York nearly 7 years ago, Brazilian-American singer Alexia Bontempo has fully embraced challenge and redefined northern half of her American artistic roots, equally comfortable. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so she delivering flowing melodies influenced by her beachside upbringing in Rio de Janeiro. Alexia is an artist of multiple worlds. All right, so it sounds like this is a pretty, she's pretty diverse. She's got some different kinds of sounds going on. So let's just now they got the track list, of course, and you can listen to samples. But normally, what I do is I'm gonna type in Alexia's name. I'm gonna go right back to good old Spotify. Give me a quick second. I'm recording this in Streamlabs, and I have to keep switching back to what I'm trying to show y'all. So I'm gonna go to Alexia. Oh, can't spell her name right. Alexia Bomb. There we go. It already showed up. So Alexia Bomb Tempo. So I can see verified artist, see her most popular songs. Boom, boom, boom. See what she got going on. Now, also, quick tip. Spotify mainly shows like official albums. Things like mixtapes, if an artist did a song and like the sample like didn't clear, those kinds of projects won't show up on Spotify, which is where good old YouTube comes in handy. So let's say I searched Alexia, but she didn't pop up in Spotify for whatever reason, so I'm gonna just head on over to YouTube. I'm gonna type her name in, because maybe Alexia made songs, but they were just over other people's beats and couldn't put that on Spotify. Can't sell it, so it'll pop up on YouTube most of the time. It'll be up there. So bing, boom, pop up on YouTube. See what she got going on. And as you can see, she's all over the place. All over the place. I've never listened to her. Maybe I'll give her a quick listen. I just wanted to use her as an example. But yeah. So, you know, I kind of just use my different websites in conjunction with each other. And other quick methods. Because I think this is kind of self-explanatory. If you don't want to do any digging, Colors is a great YouTube channel. I'm going to type in Colors right here. If you're not subscribed to Colors, you need to get your whole life together and click on this video section. They do all kinds of music. I found a lot of good like R&B over here. R&B, I found some neo soul, I found some blues. I found a lot of stuff on this Colors channel, man. Colors is, and the good thing I love about this channel is a lot of these people I ain't never heard of any of these people a day in my life. So Colors, fire. Tiny Desk Concert, I would recommend as well. Real quick, man, gotta give a shout out to the homies at Dead End Hip Hop. If you ain't subscribed to Dead End Hip Hop, subscribe to them. They cover a lot of music, mainly hip hop, of course, since they're a hip hop channel. But they cover a lot of underground hip hop as well as some mainstream. So gotta give them a shout out. Another way to find new music. Make sure this is following me the way it's supposed to. So another way I find new music, and once again, this way kind of requires a little bit of legwork, but you always are gonna miss out. You're always gonna miss out on something. And at the rate at which music comes out nowadays, it's so much. You're bound to miss out on something. So what I'll do is I'll backtrack to last year, which of course we're in 2021. So or in 2022. So I'll backtrack to 2021. And I'll just go to YouTube or Google, my bad, and type in best hip hop albums of 2021. Now, you don't have to do this for hip hop. You can do this for whatever genre you want. You don't have to specify a genre. You could just do best albums of 2021 or whatever year you're looking for, and, you know, search accordingly. Now, what I tried to do, like I said, my method, it's a little bit of work. A lot of the major publications you're going to know about. Your Rolling Stones, Hip Hop DX, Billboard, Vibe. I go to the places that I ain't heard of and pray that the site ain't a virus or something. But Brooklyn Vegan, I don't know who that is. I don't think that's a major publication. No diss to Brooklyn Vegan. But it's not a Billboard. It's not a NPR or something like that. So I find a lot of music. This is great to do towards the end of the year, or like the beginning of the year. I worded that all wrong. I like to do this at the beginning of the new year. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'll go back and search the last year to find things that I might have missed. And I guarantee you click on one of these, especially from a publication that you've never heard of, you're going to find albums that you haven't heard of. Now, I know who Aesop and Blockhead are. I don't listen to them really that often, but, you know, projects like that. I don't know who Nappy Nina and Jay Words is. Don't know who that is. Shout outs to them. Cobb Artist Award, love that album. God Fahim and Euro Droog. You know, just scroll down here. You might find albums you're familiar with. A lot of like, who is this? Z Loper? I don't know who the Van Gogh's Left Ear. Don't know who that is. Oh, he's from Danny Brown's label. But yeah, do these kinds of searches in Google. Especially, like I said, try to find the list from publications that you're not super familiar with, and I guarantee you will find some albums you haven't heard of. And once again, once you find the album, type that bad boy into YouTube, type that bad boy into Spotify, listen to it, and if you like it, do what I said earlier, click that fans also like, and continue the rabbit hole. Just continue the rabbit hole, my friend. That is how this works. And the last method that I'm going to show you is one that I actually just found out about. And when I say just found out about, I mean just like as in today, as in like a few hours ago. Just found out about. So go to Google and type in G-Nod. Now, we're not looking for the rock band G-Nod that is apparently right here. We're going for this G-Nod, the Global Network of Discovery. So this you actually can use not just for music, but you can use this. Actually, you know what? I can just show you better than I can tell you. So you can do this for music. And I'm going to show you the difference between these two options real quick. But you can do this for music, products, art, literature, and movies, which I think is really dope. But we're going to, of course, we're talking about music, so we're going to stick with music. Now, I will show you the music map. But the Discover one is the one that I actually really like. But I'll show you the music map real quick. Did this? Okay, make sure you guys are saying the right thing. Oh no. Oh, that was the wrong one. I apologize. Let me show you the Discover one, and then I'll show you the map one. Okay, so Discover. So basically, they just use like an AI to kind of recommend you music. So if you do this first option, it just tells you to type in 3 artists that you like, and then they'll recommend stuff based on that. So I'll do I can't type. We'll do Flying Lotus. We'll do Big Crit, and we'll do Terrace Martin. So 3 artists that I really enjoy. Alright, so we're gonna hit continue, and then it's gonna recommend me a person. Click you like it, don't know. And depending on what you click, it'll just keep recommending you people. This way is cool, but the map way is the better way, I feel like. So we're gonna X out of this, but you kind of get the point of this. You can click I like it or don't like it, and depending on what you click, they'll just keep recommending you people. I guess you can just kind of search them, see what they got going on. And as you can see, like at the bottom right here, it gives you the ad of, you know, one of their songs or whatever. So I guess you can click on that. But this way you want to be right here, man. This the map, option 2. This is where you want to be. So this is really dope. So you go to the map. This is basically kind of like Spotify's way, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Visually, it's just a little different. So you'll type in an artist that you like. So I'm gonna use I'll do Flying Lotus again. So I'm gonna type in Flying Lotus. Hit search. So boom. So the left side, move my cursor. People who like Flying Lotus might also like these artists. The closer 2 names are, the greater the probability people will like both artists. Click on any name to travel along. So as you can see, Flying Lotus is right here. So all of the artists that are closer within proximity, there's most likely an overlap between these fan bases. And then I'm guessing the further out you go, you know, the overlap isn't so much, but you still might want to give that person a listen. Now, some of these people I am familiar with. I know who Hudson Mohawk is. Danger Doom, Slow Mo, Captain Murphy, Shabazz Palaces, Taylor McFerrin, Yusef Kamal, Kamasi Washington, Thundercat, Toki Monster. No worries, waiting on that album, bro. But K-Tronada all the way out here, you know. So you can just click one. So let's say I know who Tokyo. We're gonna click on Tokyo Monster. I know who Tokyo Monster is. So we'll click on Tokyo Monster, and boom, it's gonna break up a whole new map. So once again, some of these artists that are closer within proximity, there's most likely some kind of overlap, and these ones, I guess, out here maybe not so much, but you still might want to check them out. So we got Bonobo out here. I know Bonobo. Click on Bonobo, and I like this a lot, man. This is like I said, I literally just kind of found out about this today, but this is cool. Like, you can just kind of click on artists and just really just go down a rabbit hole, and just, like I said, man, you use all of your apps and your websites in tandem. So, you know, who did I click on? I clicked on Bonobo. Thievery Corporation, man, I haven't listened to them in a minute. So, you know, Bonobo's right here. Maybe Thievery Corporation jumps out because of the name. Now, I know who Thievery Corporation is. I don't know if they released. You know what? Let's see. Let me see if they released anything as of recent. I don't think they have, but let's check. Go back to Spotify. But let's say, like, you've never heard of Thievery Corporation, but you know that name just kind of jumped out at you. So we'll Thievery Corporation. See them, Lebanese Blonde, most popular songs. Okay, no, they haven't released anything since Symphonic. But you kind of see like how this all can kind of work in tandem with each other. You can just find the names of these artists and then go search them on YouTube, search them on Spotify, and you know, just get to digging into their backgrounds and see what they got going on. But I really like this this G-Nod thing. This is a pretty interesting tool that I'm gonna try and probably make some more use of. Like I said, I enjoy going down random rabbit holes, so I'll probably be down here. And let's say you just want to go down a new rabbit hole, so I'll just search a whole new artist. So we'll go back to rap. So let's do we'll do Big Crit. Oh, messed up. Big Crit. So boom. All right. So wait till this aligns. I'm gonna question this algorithm and see why Machine Gun Kelly is next to Big Crit. Because I got an issue with that. But it's cool. I guess it's cool. But Big Crit, Machine Gun Kelly, Yellow Wolf, Slaughterhouse, Psychodrama, Black Milk, Static Selecta, Zero. I feel like Zero should kind of be a little closer. Tech 9, King Mez, Lotus Lux, Travis Porter, Roscoe Dash. We got the homie Blue all the way up here. Phil Day up here. Really? I was just listening to Phil Day earlier. But yeah, like I said, I can't explain this as much as in detail because I literally just found out about this. But this G-Nod Global Network of Discovery is a pretty dope tool to find some new music. So that's pretty much all I got. I said this would be quick, and it was not quick at all. But yeah, man, these are just some ways that I find new music. You know, let me know the ways that you find new music. I hope that one of these methods has helped you. Hopefully you learned something new. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, drop a comment, whatever is in your heart to do. I would appreciate it. But my name is Serial Sensei, and I will see you guys on the next video.